modern-day atrocity against a group of innocent people happening across China in the past 15 years, including at least 6 Canadian family members are still jailed in China today for practicing Falun Gong. We are here to commemorate all of the brave and selfless practitioners who have died from the persecution, while standing peacefully to protest the universal principle of truth, compassion, and tolerance. Falun Gong is a spiritual discipline whose practitioners follow the principles of truthfulness, compassion, and tolerance. Today, millions of people in over 100 countries around the world enjoy the peaceful practice of Falun Gong and live their lives according to its virtuous teaching, including in Canada. Falun Gong is also known worldwide as defenders for freedom of belief for millions of people inside China. July 20th marks the 15th anniversary of illegal persecution against Falun Gong in China, and also marks the 15 years of anti-persecution perseverance by practitioners and supporters around the world. On July 20th, 1999, the Chinese Communist Party, led by Zhang Speaking, ordered an illegal attack on Falun Gong with the mandate to eradicate the spiritual practice. When he found out 1 out of 13 Chinese were practicing Falun Gong, a practice that was not controlled by the Communist Party. For the past 15 years, human rights groups, the United Nations, and Western governments have documented the severe human rights abuses happening to Falun Gong practitioners in China. These rights abuses, including the killing of thousands, the imprisonment of millions in labor camps, the torture, the rape cases of tens of thousands, the destruction of tens of millions of families, and the reports of tens of thousands murdered by state officials so their vital organs could be sold to transplanted tourists to a state-run hospital. Reports also expose the massive hate propaganda campaign against Falun Gong, labeling them as political, traitors, or worse, that have fueled the persecution. The deadly persecution of arbitrary arrest, torture, killing, incarceration, brainwashing, and demonization of Falun Gong continues today. In fact, Vancouver practitioner Alice Zhang's mother was illegally abducted earlier this year and still in incarceration only for her belief in Falun Gong. However, after 15 years, the Chinese regime has failed to silence the voices of justice and the principles of truthfulness, compassion, and tolerance. Every day in China, millions of people receive phone calls, emails, flyers, and VCDs from Falun Gong practitioners to help educate them about the abuses occurring in their own backyards. This helps pull back the veil erected by state-run propaganda, so the people can see to what extent they've been duped into being complicit in these abuses. Millions of people around the world have signed petitions to demand an end to these crimes. 10 senior Chinese officials are facing trial for their crimes against humanity. And other nations have litigation prepared to sue these people if they step onto their soil. Those perpetrators must be held accountable and will be brought to justice. We are continually inspired by courageous human rights activists and supporters who continue to voice their support for freedom for Falun Gong in China and to help stop the violent persecution against these good people. Today we are very grateful to have you. Our supporters, Sadie, Kim, Yasin, Li Yiting, Eric, and others, are here with us. At this critical historical time, we urge all of the world's people to continue their upright action on human rights. In particular, we ask our government to use every appropriate means to express its opposition to the persecution of Falun Gong. To urge Chinese regime to end the persecution of Falun Gong and to release this largest group of prisoners of conscience in the world, including 6 Canadian family members. Let's strive forward. Together, we can end these atrocities for the benefit of our future and the future of all mankind. Thank you.